So with the exam around the corner, I get a lot of DMs with people saying they feel underprepared, they feel they've not done certain topics. And to that, I just want to say that CAT is a mix of hard work, smart work, and training your brain, and maybe a little bit of luck, but very little bit. And I'll elaborate on it in a few minutes. Firstly, if I had to split it between these three core components, I would say CAT is 60% hard work. You need to work hard, and hard work can vary from person to person, because some people might work hard for 3 months and get, ace the syllabus. Some of us might take a year even. So don't beat yourself up for it if you need more time to complete the syllabus. If you needed more time to complete the syllabus, don't compare yourself to the other person. Ultimately, it's the mark that matters. No one cares about how long you prepared for. Okay. The second thing is smart work. I took the CAT 3 times, and it was only in the third attempt that I managed to crack it. Of course, I'd worked hard in my third attempt, harder than I had in my first 2 attempts, but I also knew strategically what to study and what not to study, which really gave me the clarity to determine where to focus my energies and how to focus my energies optimally. So I would say, while this is the last lab, right, and I hope you've put in all the hard work, because if you have, this is the time you have to work smart. And lastly, there is a very strong, it's a mind game, like I've always maintained. So it's about how calmly you can think, how you can pick the right set. Even if you pick the wrong set, how do you kind of not freak out during the exam? Train your brain to think calmly, not lose control, and how you can compartmentalize, because compartmentalization is very important, because often what happens is one section might not go as well as you wanted to. Maybe your VARC did not go as well as you wanted to, and then if you let that bleed into the next section, then that's going to be a complete disaster. So it is imperative that you kind of make sure that, okay, this section is done. Okay, if it didn't go well, tell yourself that it's okay, I'm going to compensate in the next section. If it went well, it is important that you don't get cocky about it. It's important that you don't think, अच्छा ये हो गया, अब तो मैं सारे sections फोड़ दूंगी या फोड़ दूंगा. The idea is to maintain a calm frame of mind, to be neutral about every section, and then kind of analyze it at the end of it. Lastly, I do think there's a small luck factor, and this is a very controversial opinion, because, and it might not sit too well with people, but I think especially in a section like DILR, the kind of questions you can never be fully prepared for this section, because God only knows what is being thrown at you. So there is a small luck component, in the sense that if you're getting a set which is not, if you're getting all, if DILR as a section is not to your strength area, and you see questions which you've never done before, and if you lose your mind and you kind of freak out or you lose time, it is a stroke of ill luck. That, of course, I would say is probably a 2% in my entire 100%. So don't let that determine your, this is just my honest opinion that I'm sharing. But I really hope you still have 98% of things in your control. So I want you to focus on those. 2% यहाँ वहाँ हो सकता है. Like I personally feel I kind of had a good day that day, so that's why I could do better. A lot of the questions were to my strength areas, so DILR was an easy section for me. I got a 95th percentile somehow. But I know that if there was more DI than LR, I would have probably not scored as much. So that is what I mean by the luck factor. Whether the questions asked are to your strength areas or not, because I'd worked hard for DI, but I simply don't have the aptitude for numbers and graphs, right? But yeah, so there is that small component. Don't lose your mind over it. I'm just being honest as an older sister or as a friend. I really hope you do well, and I will keep you all in my prayers. And if you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram. Let's have a chat.